Your topic here, sharing a TV with your honey. Sharing a TV with your honey. Paul, you've got 2 minutes.
All right. So sometimes when one is in a relationship, one must share the television. And I have to say, there's only so much keeping up with the Kardashians, so much Chopped and mystery baskets and random foods and so much Project Runway one can handle before one starts to find themselves saying, I don't know, I just feel like that red doesn't really go, right? Do you feel like that red goes? Because I feel like it just doesn't work with the other lines that's in there and the other colors. And you start to kind of like buy into it, not because you're like, I want to make my significant other happy or anything like that. It's because you're so bombarded with it that you really can't help it. Now, in my particular situation, I'm super fortunate to where I get to watch a lot of sports, a lot of college football, pro basketball. So I make the little compromises here and there with the watching of the terrible nation-destructing TV that is reality. But I get to watch a lot of what I really want to watch. And the ultimate big fight in a lot of cases is like, let's watch what you want to watch. No, watch what you want to watch. And it's a fight over who's going to change the flipping channel, more so than what we're watching. And then it turns into a fight or like an argument. And it becomes a big thing about, well, there was the one time when we were going to watch this, and then we didn't watch it, and you got really mad at me, and you brought up that one time that you didn't like those shoes that I wore. And it turns into like this whole other thing rather than what we're going to watch on TV, which I ultimately don't really care about, because ultimately you make the compromise with the TV watching to get what you really want, and honestly, that's to get the lovin' and the sweetness from the honey.
All righty. Nice job, Paul. Leading things off, we know that's usually a little more difficult than others, but we'll go to the recently married Dusty Hera. Not so recently anymore.
What?
Yeah.
What?
You guys have been married a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years.
You know about the fight for the remote control.
A lot more confident this week than you were last week. Still nervous at the beginning, but you kind of found your rhythm. You mentioned one thing, and then you didn't really pay it off when you said, I am fortunate I get to watch all the sports I want. I get to watch this, I get to watch this. I was sitting there going, how the hell do you get that? How do you get that? You know, was it because your wife is or your girlfriend is awesome? Or is it because you have some secret that I need to know so my wife will stop making me watch House Hunters International, you know? But there was that time when you said, does a red match? I can relate to that. I thought that was really good. I thought after last week where you kind of missed the boat on showing your personality, you did a better job at it this week.
Let's go over to Jeff Austin, who's been married for years and years, has figured out that delicate balance with the remote.
Yeah, I got the idea that you got us kind of in that zone where you're sucked into wife TV. And I wanted to see how you got out of it. I'm a little bit with Dusty on that. I wanted to see more of the Mars versus Venus, the man versus woman thing. I wanted to know your secret as well. I still thought, though, the way you expressed it was great. I thought you got the topic, so still I would tell you that you did a nice job on it.
All righty, now let's hear from your coach, Suk. More personality from Paul this week?
I think this is harder for most people than talking sports. I thought you were 100% more confident up there. I thought you were relatable. I liked the wife's voice. You know, that's always fun when everyone has the voice they go to when they're doing their wife. Hey now.
Oh.
An impression of your wife. So it was comfortable. I thought this was significantly better than what you did the week before. I still think you have some ways to go if you're going to be one of the better ones in the competition, but this was a step in the right direction. And so, you keep getting better, and that's what you're hoping for is progress each and every time, much better than last week.
All righty, well done, Paul.